The Irish World Heritage Centre in Manchester is a warm and welcoming space, known for its fantastic atmosphere and vibrant community spirit. Our centre is available for weddings, fundraising events, live music nights, cultural celebrations and our popular Sunday carvery. Our beer garden is also available for concerts and all kinds of special celebrations. Join us in the cafe for a true taste of Ireland and discover our office spaces available for hire. For more information, call 0161 697 4105 or email manager@iwhc.com.
Eurogold is driven by being the best civil engineering contractor in the Northwest, ensuring its clients are given the highest level of service that they deserve. Eurogold work in a wide range of industry sectors, including house building, highways, commercial and industrial build.
The Warrington Irish Club, a friendly and welcoming club keeping the Irish culture alive. We have Irish and country music every Saturday night, tribute nights, race nights, charity nights and karaoke. All live sports are shown on big screens. We have snooker, dominoes and crown green bowling teams along with arts and craft. Pop in for a friendly welcome and book your event at the Warrington Irish Club.
Hello everyone and welcome to the show. Later on we'll be visiting the Birmingham Irish Centre for a very special inclusive fashion show. Now Martin Fraser, the Irish ambassador based at the Irish Embassy in London, has reached the end of his term. And Martin is going to be the new ambassador to the United Nations in New York. Martin and his wife Deirdre have travelled the length and breadth of the UK, visiting many functions and meeting the Irish community. Recently, we went along to the Irish Embassy in London for Martin's farewell party.
If my true love she were gone, I would surely find another where the wild mountain tide goes around. Will you go, lassie, go, and we'll all go together to flood wild mountain tide all around the bloom and heather. Will you go, lassie, go?
Ambassador, I can't believe 4 years has gone by since we first met here in the embassy.
That's right, Martin. It's been a great 4 years for us, but it's gone really, really fast. And so much has happened. So much has happened in politics. The relationship between Britain and Ireland, thankfully, is better. And so much has happened in the Irish community. So many wonderful people we've met. We've had a really great time.
And of course, you managed to get the new ambassador here as well.
We did, and not to say that he has been very, very busy since he took up his post a few weeks ago. There's been one or two things have happened here in Great Britain since then, but this was another thing that he did mark out in his calendar and that it was really, really important. He's 4 weeks in the job. It was a way to come up here and meet so many people from the north of England in the Irish community that it was just an opportunity he felt he really could not miss.
So many people think so much of you for visiting them all.
Well, thank you, Martin. That's nice. That's nice to hear. It was our pleasure to visit all those people. The Irish community in Britain is such a powerful thing. It's still so dynamic. So many wonderful people do so much great work for the community, our own community, but all the communities all over Britain. And it's always been a great pleasure to visit everyone all over the country.
Ambassador, tell me a little bit about your Galway roots.
So, Martin, as I said in my remarks earlier on the Galway Association, I've my grandmother, one from Monaghan and one from Galway, a grandfather from Dublin. and other grandfather from Monaghan. So I'm quarter Galway is my claim to fame. My grandmother was from a large family. They all came from Ahastra in County Galway, and they all moved out. It must be nearly a century or more ago now. A lot of them came to England, but the roots are in Ahastra in County Galway.
I bump into you up and down around the country all over. You're extremely busy. How do you manage to get to all these functions and all these openings and so on?
Just doing my best, Martin, try and get around as much as you can. As you know, it's really important to me and everyone in the embassy to visit all the Irish people all over Britain, and it's great that I can get out and do that as much as I can. It's really important part of my job and something I'm really, really proud to do.
And of course, it's great to see you and your wife, good lady wife here tonight. And of course, she's a great leash lady.
She's a good leash woman, yeah. We haven't been at the Leash Association yet, but I'm sure we'll get there. But we saw Leash play in the National Football League, and they won too. But anyway, I won't say that too loudly in London. But yeah, she's a leash woman. So I know the two of us are having a very good time here, travelling around Britain and meeting all the Irish communities all over the country.
And Deirdre, look, we've met you as well at so many functions up and down the country.
Oh, you know, we have had the best 4 years. And it's been a joint. I know I'm not an employee, but I think it's been a really big joint effort. I've made so many good friends here. The community have become such an important part of my life in London. The work that, you know, the different charities do, the way they advocate for Irish people, particularly vulnerable people, has just opened my eyes to a world I didn't know still existed. You know, and I'm so proud to be associated with this community. They're remarkable people.
People have said to us that the embassy has become a very warm place to visit, but you've always made yourself available to the people.
Oh, well, it's been an absolute pleasure. You know, I'd love to think our legacy is, or well, Martin's legacy is, that the embassy has been open to people maybe that didn't have access before. I think that's really important, you know. But we've had the best 4 years. It's been amazing. It's been really, really good, hasn't it?
It has.
We've loved it. Loved it.
And when I count to three, say up Dublin.
Hello, I'm Martin Fraser. I'm the Irish Ambassador to Britain, and I'm here at the... I'm going to try again. You're looking for the loo. It's the other side. It's the other side, the other end of the room, inside.
Martin, are you looking forward to your new posting now?
I am, Martin. As I said, I'd be sorry to leave Britain and leave everyone we know here, but I'm going to the United Nations in New York. Ireland has I think, a good high profile there. It does really important work. We've been living in New York City, another great city, so we're looking forward to it. But we're sad tonight, but we're positive about the next phase as well.
Ambassador, great to see you here at the Park Festival.
It's brilliant to be here, Martin. It's a wonderful day. The weather is okay so far, and lovely crowd here, and everybody really enjoying themselves on the bank holiday weekend. It's great to be here. The best part of the job, really, Martin, is getting out and meeting the community all over Britain.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, you certainly met quite a lot of people here today.
Well, there's thousands of them here today. I haven't met them all yet, but the night is young.
Deirdre, how are you enjoying the festival?
Oh, we're delighted to be here, Martin. We just got up this afternoon and I'm so excited to be here. And it's lovely to be in Birmingham. I haven't been here before. Martin has a number of cousins who live here, so we're going to catch up with them, and it's great to be here. Looking forward to seeing Mary Black and Van Morrison in particular.
And of course, what about your family now? Of course, they've been settled here in London for the last 4 years. Are they looking forward to going to America or New York, or would they prefer to stay in London?
Well, we've one daughter who lives with us here, but she's 26, so she's not a baby. And our 24-year-old lives in our house at home. And our 26-year-old is actually moving back to go back to college in September. So it's a new chapter. They're delighted we're moving to New York. I think they're sad we're leaving London because they've loved London. But it's a new chapter, and you got to look forward. You can't look back. There's no regrets. You know, we've had an amazing 4 years. They've had an amazing 4 years. We've all learned a lot about ourselves and about each other, and this is a good move. I mean, it's the next phase, but it's going to be great. But I'll be sorry to leave London.
Both from
Tipperary. Up Tip. We can tell there's so much love and affection for you and Deirdre in that room today, because there's so many people here and there's so many sad people to see you going.
And we're sad to leave, we're sad to leave. It's the business we're in, diplomacy, you move on after a few years no matter what job you do, but we've made so many great friends here, met so many great people, and it's great to have a lovely party just to celebrate all of that and celebrate the whole community and all the work they're doing as well.
It's a great privilege to welcome you all here this afternoon on the first official visit by President Connolly to Britain. At the outset, as I said in Irish earlier on, can I extend my appreciation to all our friends at the Leeds Irish Centre and all the people here in Leeds for providing such a wonderful, warm Leeds Irish welcome. I'd like to also thank the many members of the community who have travelled here from across the north of England and from Scotland to be with us here today. And I should say that some of the less fortunate people in London earlier in the week, we've divided the country in two for the first President's visit, so we're delighted you're all here today.
And of course there's a great Irish community out in America as well.
Absolutely, a huge Irish community in New York and along the East Coast, all over the United States. So we'll be mainly based in New York in our new role, and we look forward to working with the Irish community there and spending some time with them as well. And I'm sure they'll show Dublin games on the television in Manhattan.
But most importantly, I just want to thank Minister Fleming. Minister Fleming is one of the greatest ministers who ever worked in Ireland. He comes from the greatest county in Ireland, the county of Laois, a county into which I am married. And he is such a good representative of the county of Laois that he would like to continue to represent it in the future. And if you know anyone from Laois and you enjoy his speech, tell everybody in Laois that this was a great speech that the Minister gave in the embassy in London. Minister, can I do any more for you?
Now listen, Deirdre, I just want to know, when do you think Laois is going to make it to the All-Ireland?
Now that, if I could tell you that, I'd have to kill you.
Listen, congratulations and very best wishes to you both. And we wish you the very best.
Thanks to you and Annette.
It's been a pleasure. On behalf of the Irish community here in the UK, it's been a pleasure to get to know you both. And you've served us so well, and thank you.
Thank you, Matt. Thank you.
Oh, likewise. It's been a pleasure getting to know you both. Thank you.
We wish Martin and Deirdre the very best of luck in the future as Martin takes up his new appointment as Ambassador to the United Nations in New York. Now it's time for us to take a little break, and we'll see you in a few minutes.
The Irish World Heritage Centre in Manchester is a warm and welcoming space, known for its fantastic atmosphere and vibrant community spirit. Our centre is available for weddings, fundraising events, live music nights, cultural celebrations and our popular Sunday carvery. Our beer garden is also available for concerts and all kinds of special celebrations. Join us in the cafe for a true taste of Ireland and discover our office spaces available for hire. For more information, call 0161 697 4105 or email manager@iwhc.com.
Eurogold is driven by being the best civil engineering contractor in the Northwest, ensuring its clients are given the highest level of service that they deserve. Eurogold work in a wide range of industry sectors, including house building, highways, commercial and industrial build.
The Warrington Irish Club, a friendly and welcoming club keeping the Irish culture alive. We have Irish and country music every Saturday night, tribute nights, race nights, charity nights and karaoke. All live sports are shown on big screens. We have snooker, dominoes and crown green bowling teams, along with arts and craft. Pop in for a friendly welcome and book your event at the Warrington Irish Club.
Welcome back. Now we're off to the Birmingham Irish Centre for a very special inclusive fashion show. This is an annual event which is organised by Carmel Burkett. All the young models have a number of body differences, ranging from heart problems to cerebral palsy to amputation. Our own Conor McMahon went along to cover this event.
Today we have had an amazing fashion show and it's all been linked to inclusive fashion. So we have young children from Birmingham Children's Hospital and they've worked with us all year to design and make clothes that suit their body needs. And it's been fantastic. We met the children in October. So they came and normally we would meet them at the hospital and it's quite clinical, but this year the Irish Centre have given us free rein over using the venue. So we met them in October. We did some blinging sessions so they have ownership of what they're making and we've met once a month since October to get this all done with the children. We've had children who have been selective non-verbal when they've met us, and over the years, so some of them have been for 2 or 3 shows, they've come out of themselves. The parents have said to us that they, when they're at school, they're more confident because they're going in on Monday and they're going to tell them about they were a model. Not that they were at the hospital or anything else. They were a model. They were on the catwalk. They've been filmed. They're famous. So yeah, it's just fantastic what everybody does. We came here on the opening night on the off chance that we would like the hall to hire it, to pay for it, and then our sponsor, who's Con Cunningham, so he got involved and he's involved with a lot of this, and he had a word with them and we had some meetings and we have not had to pay a penny yet. The Irish community have been amazing. The Irish Association have been involved. The Dementia Centre, Eileen's Wellbeing, they've let us use their room, and we've just been here whenever we want. We literally send a text, okay if we have a group, and then that's fine. I can't explain how great it's been. Before, when we've done this in years gone past, we've had to hire venues. Now, we're a charity, we're a CIC, so we're a community interest company. We don't have money coming in. And we didn't, the sponsor will give us the money, but at the same time, the sponsor's still giving us the money, but it's going to be spent on the kids now instead of hiring the hall and paying for the food. So they have allowed us the freedom. They've also given us a room that we can sew in. So for the rest of this year, all the way up to next year, we've got a room that we're going to teach the kids how to sew, and we're going to teach the parents how to adapt the clothing so they're not being paying loads of money. I am originally from County Monaghan. I'm from the town of Monaghan actually, not just from the county. I moved over here in 1990. I have loved Birmingham. It's changed so much since I've been here. Where I've been has always been close to the Irish Centre. So where I used to work was right across the road from the old Irish Centre. So you kind of stay in the community. My children have played for St Brendan's Gaelic. They played from the little one was 5 right the way up until they went off to uni and they stopped playing then. But it's lovely having a home from home. There's lots of people from Monaghan that are in there now that we're going to go in and chat. I've had family from Monaghan come over for the show, just for the show. My best mate has come over from New York. she's another Monaghan girl. So yeah, we're all Irish and it's great. Birmingham is a good place to live. You know, there is a huge Irish community, and things like this is when you find out who your people are, you know, so everybody's bandied together and it's great.
5 years ago, I asked Carmen, who at that time worked at the college, could we do an adaptive fashion show? Could we start to design clothing for children who can't go to Primark or M&S or somewhere because they are just not suitable for them? And she said yes, so now we are fifth year now. So we are at the Irish Centre in King's Heath. The Irish Centre was phenomenal for us. They have helped us, they have sponsored us, they have given us this venue to use it at every step in the preparations, and today it was a phenomenal show. We had probably 250 visitors, parents, their families, children. We had the Lord Mayor coming, a lot from the Irish community coming. We're extremely grateful to the Irish community here that they've sponsored and supported us so well. There are a lot of people, a lot of children who are not able to wear normal clothing because let's say half of our patients today had stomas, so they can't wear normal trousers, they can't wear normal dresses. So they would love to be able to go to Primark or M&S, but they can't. And it's very expensive to go to a tailor to have the clothing changed. So our aim is not only to show parents how to change clothing themselves, but also to give more awareness to the public that adaptive clothing is so important. And it's not jumpsuits or, you know, trainers, it's really fashionable stuff. We started probably with 50, 60 people coming, mainly the families and the parents, and now we have a really fantastic crowd, and I hope that maybe next year it would be lovely to be part of the Invictus Games with a sports theme, so that would be great. It's very interesting to see because we had several children who did it again and again. And one of the participants, the first time she ran, she didn't speak a word, she was very shy. Today, you could see her waving, running, participating, talking, doing an interview. So it gives them loads of confidence. It gives them the ability to go out, to present themselves as they are without shame.
It was amazing.
What did you enjoy about today?
All the little girls walking down in the outfits. And when all like the outfits, the shoes, everything about it.
Can you do it again?
Yeah.
Yeah. 100%.
100%.
I come from a background of where I studied fashion under one of our volunteers here, Eileen Simons, and we all, mainly all the fashion people related to this project have studied under Eileen for many years. And then I was asked a few years ago to do some lecturing at the Southend City College, and I met Carmen, and we came up with the idea to have this CIC, which is Community Interest Company, with adaptive clothing in mind for the children, and the whole thing evolved that we ended up working with Birmingham Children's Hospital, and I generally work in industry, so I work a lot with the police sector, and I design random products really. I started in fashion, but I design products such as bomb suits and ballistic wear, and do a lot of work with and got connections with West Midlands Police. Because we work with a lot of, and we know a lot of the police, they offered to bring along some horses and the dogs and the drones and the honour guards. So of course we accept everything that we can, and it all gives a big community sort of engagement feel. They've been great. A lady called Georgina Johnson deals with their seized property. So we were put in touch with her last year. She gave us quite a lot of seized property that we're just going to go to landfill. And then this year she offered us, like, what can you do with lots of denim wear that we've just accumulated boxes and boxes of. So we thought, well, you know, we'll do a country western theme. That'll be fun, and we'll use the denim wear to make cowboy kind of outfits. And that's what we've done. We've created all the seized property in the first walkway that the children did. Because I work in industry, I work with lots of different sectors. One of the companies is called Crystal Parade, and they came and basically came with bling. They do crystals, they sell crystals, and they came and did several workshops with the children where they gave the children glue and crystals, and they were able to embellish and decorate all of their outfits that we'd made. So it involves the children, and they get such a good feel of it. It certainly involved the police and everything. Everything seems to have a different opening that, you know, lots of people have offered their support and help. It's such a worthwhile cause. There's a whole team of us, not just me, multi-skills, so we utilise everybody's skills. There's so much that you can reuse and repurpose, and I think it's stopped all of us sort of in our tracks thinking, actually, that jacket could be recycled quite easily, it could be reused, or parts of it, in making all sorts of products. And quite often the children will come up with suggestions that they need a certain medical related product. My dad's from Cork, and my mum's Mayo, she's Ballina. And my husband, I can't forget him, he's from Galway, from Tuam. So yeah, all my summers I've spent back in Ireland, and I'm O'Sullivan originally, Concannon now, but O'Sullivan all them years ago. So yeah, my heritage is deeply rooted in Irish culture. I think I see garments in every bit of cloth that I see. So in West Midlands Police, they have what they call end-of-life garments. So they could be where the officer has left the force, and they might have lots of jackets that become end of life, and I was invited in to say, you know, all of this is going to go to landfill, is any of it any good to you? So I took a selection of the garments, and I've made some bags for the side of the wheelchairs, and one of the little girls, the patients, helped me design and develop the bags in terms of what she needed. So she said she needed bags on the side of her wheelchair so she could get easy access rather than round the back of her wheelchair. So we designed the bags, her name was Bella, and we said we'll call it Bella's Bags. And then somebody else made the suggestion, what about Bobbies? Because in the UK, nickname for police is Bobbies. So we did come up with the nickname of Bobbies Bags. Bella thought that was great, that's what she wanted. So we came up with Bobbies Bags, which we've embroidered into badges. And I've just made, this is a selection of one of the bags, a bum bag out of an ex-police jacket that we've just recirculated. The police have loved the fact that, you know, we've got banners, so they're all asking now for a bum bag.
Well done to everyone who took part, and the young models were absolutely fantastic. And a big thank you to Conor McMahon for covering that event. Now we'll be back next Tuesday evening with some more stories from around the UK. Look after yourself, and we'll see you next time.